Hello. It's now time for you to do the first exercise whereby you're going to get an idea about the financial statements of real companies. Till now we have been observing the got some idea about the financial statements. Today we got into the financing decisions. So it's time to see the financing decisions of a set of companies of your choice. So your work is to examine the financing decisions of the companies that you're going to select for your group. So each member of your group is required to select a listed company, maybe in Singapore or Dubai or Sydney or India. It's up to you. But see that the company is not a banking company, not an insurance company, not a finance company. Because these companies require some special attention which we have not started getting into. And download the latest annual report of this company and keep it with you so that later on you can refer to that annual report. The most important is download the financial statements, balance sheet, income statement, cash flow for at least 5 years. But more the better. Final number is the group's decision. And this data can be downloaded from the company's website or can be downloaded from NASDAQ or Yahoo Finance or any other publicly available source. So if you go to NASDAQ, you can see that income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statements for at least period of 5 years, 4 to 5 years will be given. If you want, you can also see a quarterly data, but for the time being, we limit to the annual data. And that data, put it in Excel and store it in Excel. Now once you have the data, either from the annual report or from the other publicly available sources. Now examine the sources of finance. In other words, examine the financing decision of the company and check how is the company financing its assets over the years. Is the company using more debt or is the company using more equity? And then drill down which source, which debt, which equity. Examine the dividend decision. Did the company give dividend in the last few years? If yes, is it a cash dividend or stock dividend? And because of this, or after doing the financing decision analysis and the dividend analysis, find out the book value per share. Sometime it will be available on the annual report itself, or you calculate it. We know that book value per share is equity by number of shares. Examine the change in the book value per share over the years, and also see if the face value of the share has changed over the years, and find out the reasons for this change in the book value and change in the face value per share. Once you have grip on the book value per share and the face value of the share, download the price of the share price of the company, which you may not find it in the annual report. Maybe you have to get it from the market, and compare the price with the book value. Examine, is there any relationship between the book value per share and the price of the share over the years? Just observe that and see if they are positively correlated, and see whether increase in a book value has also led to increase in the price or something else. After doing all these things, you have to convert that into a report. So the deliverable is a Word file summarizing the observations of all the companies. So don't submit 5 different reports. Okay, summarize the observation and the report, which is a Word file, not to exceed 5 pages, including tables, and don't put any pictures. But the way you present depends on on an entire group. I would like also to see that you make the presentation, or the report should be such that anyone reading the report can understand, get a fairly good idea about the financing decisions of the companies that you have selected, and let the data of this company be with you. In the second assignment, you will take this particular work forward and examine the investment decisions and operating decisions later. Thank you very much.